back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing my current favorites. I've been kind of off YouTube for a little bit. I got married. If you haven't seen the video, check it out. I'll link it down below so you guys can see it. But yes, I just got married a couple weeks ago and I have kind of just taken a break. It was a lot, so I was kind of enjoying my time, taking a little break, ready for the wedding, doing the wedding. We had people here for like a week, so it was kind of hectic, but here I am. I'm back. I have a new little setup going on, so let me know what you guys think. I need to like hang some stuff and like rearrange my little like makeup shrine. This is kind of my new setup. I flipped my room around so you can see a little bit better. I have a desk in front of me now so I can lay out all my stuff. It's so much better to film in here now. It still needs some tweaks, I feel like, so let me know what you think down below. But anyway, I'm gonna jump right into it. So these are some of the things that I've been loving recently. These are not like by any means old products that I've used a lot. These are like kind of things that have been introduced into my life recently that I've been really just kind of loving. So I'm gonna start with primer. I actually have two primers. The first one is the Tatcha, the Silk Canvas Primer. I've been really loving this one. You can kind of see right here, I've used quite a bit of this product, but I really love it. It smooths out my skin. And Tatcha's a brand that I'm not afraid to put this on my skin, if you know what I'm saying. You know, I know that there's good ingredients in here, things that are gonna be nourishing my skin under my makeup that aren't gonna be harming anything. It's not gonna irritate my skin. There's all good things in here. It's just been a really solid primer and gives you a really smooth base for makeup. The next primer I've been really loving is the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. Now this one, I was not sure that it was gonna work for me because if you don't know, which I don't think I've talked about this on YouTube at all, I have a really serious hemp allergy, which yes, I know it sucks, can blaze up. I have a very serious hemp allergy, so any products that are labeled with like CBD, hemp, anything like that, like that hemp's brand, like their lotions, hell no. I found out when I was a really young teenager, not from smoking weed, found out because I used a lotion like broke out in hives, and from that point on, like, you know, when I was an older teenager and was like around weed at parties and stuff like that, like I had to stay away because my throat would start to close up and stuff like that. So I've always stayed far, far away from anything that was weed related. But I saw this and I was like, okay, this is too good to not give it a go. I did like a little patch test first and it didn't bother me on my arm. So I'm almost wondering, somebody told me along the way at some point that CBD and hemp are like different parts of the plant. I don't really know how it works, but for some reason this does not bother me at all. I've been using this a lot and I love that it's tacky and it just helps your makeup stay on all day. It gives it a good sticky base so that it has something to stick to, and I find that this really does like prolong my makeup. So I'll usually put the Tatcha one on first to smooth everything out and then use this on top because the Tatcha one's a little bit like slippery feeling. And I put this on top so that everything sticks and doesn't go anywhere. Next, I'm gonna talk about some Morphe stuff. You guys know, obviously, I still work for Morphe. That has not changed and is not planning on changing anytime soon. I've been really loving this. Now, this was limited edition, so I kind of feel bad talking about it, but it's too good to not. This is the Morphe Glamabronze Icon Bronzer. The shade is Icon. It's so freaking good. It's like a really warm shade, so it's not exactly great necessarily for fair skinned people like me if you don't like to be like orangey, but I find that like if I use this in combination with like a good cool toned contour color, it just gives me enough warmth to where I feel like I have color to my skin because I'm so fair that I just feel like sometimes I look dead and this really feels like it wakes me up and brings my skin back to life. So I've been loving this one. Next up from Morphe, these are brand new. They actually came out like a week or two ago. So these are brand new liners from Morphe. I have been obsessed with them. These three have been my favorites out of the collection, just from personal preference. So this is the felt tip liner. I like how long it is, so you can really kind of lay it flat and use it to create that line. It just makes it so easy to glide it on. It's a really great felt tip liner. So if you are in the market for new felt tip, I suggest you try this one out because I've been really loving it. I'm not always the biggest fan of felt tip. I've used the NYX matte liquid liner forever and that's always my favorite, and that's a little brush tip. But for some reason, like I tried this one out when it came out and I was like, man, I don't know why I ever switched out of a felt tip. So I really liked this one a lot. And then these two are the new, they're almost like a gel, I want to say. because they're so creamy. They are very similar. They remind me a lot of like the Urban Decay 24-hour pencils. They're long lasting, they're waterproof, they're really, really creamy. And I find that they stay on really well. So these ones were a big hit for me. I'll do some skincare next. We'll change it up. These were actually my birthday gift from Sephora. I got the number 9 jelly cleanser from Drunk Elephant. And this is the Protini Polypeptide cream from Drunk Elephant as well. I love both of these. The full size is $68, so I don't know how soon I'm going to be purchasing that because I do have other stuff to get through first, and I still have a little bit of this left. It's creamy, but it sinks into your skin so well. I'm oily and I always really worry about wearing like creams like this with my makeup. But this one sinks into your skin and it does not stay oily. So that's been a big hit for me. I don't know, creams kind of freak me out, but this one I really, really liked. The jelly cleanser, I'm obsessed with. I will 100% rebuy this. I love it. And I don't really want to use another cleanser after I start like rebuying this one. It's still pricey. It's 38 bucks for this, but I really, really love it. It doesn't give you that like squeaky clean feel. It gives you that like baby soft clean feel, if you know what I'm saying. Like I've used ones that really strip my skin and it's like squeaky feeling. This one's not like that. This is like a really purifying, I guess moisturizing almost. It's not moisturizing because it's like a clear jelly texture, but it just makes your skin feel so soft after you use it. And I feel like any makeup that's left over on my face really comes off when I use that. That kind of brings me to the next product. This is also from Drunk Elephant, and this is a new release from them. And I was super excited when I saw this. So this is the Drunk Elephant Slaai Makeup Melting Butter Cleanser. So this is basically like the Clinique Take the Day Off balm. I ran out of my Clinique one and I was like, all right, I've been using the Clinique one for like a year now. Let me try something else, and here we are. So I picked this one up the other day. I have not been using it for that long, but I will tell you this is my favorite cleansing balm I've ever used. I have been searching for the perfect cleansing balm for a while now. If you are anyone in my life at all, you know that I've literally posted about this, asked about this 5,000 times recently, because I'm just trying to find a good one. And somebody had told me about this in like an online forum that I'm a part of or whatever. And they were like, oh my God, Drunk Elephant just came out with one. And I was like, oh my God, well, I just recently kind of fell in love with Drunk Elephant skincare, so let me try it. Oh man, this one, it's so nourishing on your skin. That's the best way that I can describe it. It has the virgin marula oil in it, which I know is one of their top sellers is their marula oil. I haven't tried it, but I would love to based on the way that I feel about this now. But it also has like a kiwi strawberry seed blend in it, and it's just like, it doesn't smell like anything crazy or great, but it's just so good and it feels so soft on your skin. I will say it's a little harder to get off your skin than the Clinique one. The Clinique one you can kind of like wash off with water. This one I feel like I need to go in with like a washcloth to get it all off, because it's so like nourishing and just wants to stay on your skin. But again, gives you that like baby soft feeling. And I feel like if you melt off your makeup with this and then go in with this afterwards, like that's a great combo. I just can't wait to try more of their stuff because it's a brand I'm really excited about right now. And they have this cute little spoon, and look, it's magnetic, so it just sticks to the top. Like, they knew I was gonna lose that shit. They just knew. And they did that for me. So I have two foundations. This is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation. I've been obsessed with this. If you know me at all, for the past like few years, my go-to foundation favorite of all time is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. This is the newest one from them. This one has sunscreen in it. It has SPF 25. It's a lighter formula. It almost reminds me of like the NARS Natural Radiant Foundation, which I really love as well. But it's like a fraction of the price. It's so good. It's like a much thinner formula than the Pro Matte, but it just wears really well. It's pretty, it's thin, it's comfortable to wear, and it's just so, so good. So I highly recommend picking this guy up. Another one I've been really obsessed with, this is an oldie but a goodie, and I've kind of like recently picked it up again. This is a Covergirl Clean Matte BB Cream. Ever since the wedding kind of week came around, I have not been into makeup. I know this sounds crazy, but like I really have not been into like wearing a ton of makeup, because I just like, I got the taste of the good life. Like I took a break from it a little bit, I had some days off from work, didn't really have to wear much makeup. There was just family here, and like we all had a great time. And you know, I had my like full beat and everything for my wedding, but you know, when we were hanging out and everything, I just living the good life. So I was using the BB cream a lot because I didn't feel like wearing much, but I wanted to wear something, and I've been loving it. So every day that I'm not like full glam, I've been wearing it. Actually, I'm wearing it right now, and I feel like it gives you pretty good coverage. So, you know, it looks like you're wearing something, but it's not crazy. So I've been loving that. A concealer that I've been loving, I'm sure you guys saw this coming. This is the Jeffree Star Magic Star Concealer. I've been loving this one. I like the little doe foot it has because it has a little circle in the middle. I don't know if you can really see it. I guess kind of. But it has this little circle in the middle, and it's really helpful because it pulls a lot of product out. You don't have to dip back in 100 times. A little bit of this goes a long way. I feel like it's comparable to the Shape Tape because that's what everybody compares it to, but I feel like the formula is a lot thinner than the Shape Tape. The Shape Tape is a bit thicker than this one, and this one still gives just as good coverage in my opinion as the Shape Tape. I have it on right now, and I love it. I use the shade C4, which is very brightening on me. C4 is pretty light. Really, I should probably be using like a C6 if I wanted to be closer to my skin tone, but I really like the C4. They don't go from dark to light, they go by undertone, so you just kind of have to play with them. It's very similar to the Morphe foundation, like they don't go necessarily from dark to light, they go by undertone and different like shade levels, which is great. And he launched 30 shades, which is really, really nice. I feel like the shade range is great in this one, so highly recommend picking that up if you can get your hands on it, because I know it's a little hard to find right now. Same goes with the powder. This is the Jeffree Star powder. I got the shade Rose. These powders have silica and talc. The cool thing about them is they are extremely smoothing and they look so beautiful on the skin. Do they flash back? Yes. Every single powder with silica and talc and all that is gonna flash back on you. The nice thing about these is he came out with different shades of them to kind of combat that, in my opinion. The translucent one, I feel like if I wear that one, it's gonna flash back on me. It's not gonna look weird, but it's gonna, you know, it'll set your makeup great. If you're just an everyday makeup wearer, you're gonna love it, and it's really smoothing. But if you're gonna be using any type of like photography or flash or anything like that, do one of the colored ones. They're really great, and they're not gonna give you that crazy flashback. So I've been loving this one in the shade Rose. It's great. I have it all over my face right now, and it's very smoothing and beautiful. So this one's from Iconic London. My mom actually gave this to me a couple weeks ago, and I kind of fell in love with it. It's a weird product. So this is the Iconic London eyebrow cushion. Now this we actually don't sell at our store, because if you didn't know, Morphe stores do sell Iconic London makeup, but this is not one of the products that we carry in our store, at least my store. But this is awesome. This is the eyebrow cushion. You get like 2 little different colors in here, and a little brush comes in here, and it's just like a little cushion. It's almost like if you've ever used a cushion foundation, but it's awesome because you dip in. You can use like a little angled brush. You don't have to use the one that's in there. Personally, I still like to use my normal eyebrow brush, and you just kind of like can get these little hair strokes, but it's cool because it's like a liquid product that dries down, so your brows really don't go anywhere throughout the day. And I don't know, I've been really liking this. I don't know how many shades there are. I haven't looked too much into this product. My mom just gave it to me and I loved it, so that's why I'm talking about it, and it's really great. Another brow product I've been loving is the Anastasia Dipbrow Gel. This one I was also kind of scared about because I wasn't sure what shade to get. I wasn't sure how pigmented it was going to be. Thank God my coworkers tested that for me before I bought it. They told me it was very pigmented, so I ended up going with soft brown because I've been liking my brows to be like, you know, a little bit softer, I guess. I used to do like the darkest brow color ever. I don't do that anymore, so I did soft brown. I've been really loving it. It does give you a lot of pigment, so you can use it by itself, which I love if I'm like in a hurry. And then you kind of I just like carve my brows out underneath of it, and I'm good to go. You can also use it as a regular brow gel just to give your brows some color and keep them in place. So this has been a real winner for me. And then the last product that I have to talk about here is the Laura Mercier Candle Glow Powder. I need a new one because mine is like dead and literally does not exist anymore. It's cracked. I definitely need a new one. But this is the Candle Glow Powder. See, mine is super busted. But this powder is so beautiful. I have the shade 1 because I'm super, super light. And it's just like this sheer powder that is so pretty on the skin. It has like a little bit of a glow to it. And I feel like after I use like a translucent powder or something like that, to mattify my skin and set it, it just brings that life back to your face that your face is kind of missing when you first put on powder, because I feel like when I put on powder, I'm like dead. This gives you a little bit of shine, not shine, but like that like lifelike appearance to your skin. So I love this. I really need to pick up a new one because I'm like, I'm out of it basically. That has been like a staple in my routine every single day. And that's it for my favorites. Those are my current favorites. Hopefully that was a good little like, oh hey, I'm back in YouTube land. Please join me on this journey again. But yeah, that's all I have for today. I will see you guys hopefully later this week. I have a lot of content planned now that I have my new setup and everything, my little table here. It's really cute. I'll see you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any favorites currently, let me know down below. And if you like any of this stuff, let me know what you think of it. Or if you've used any of this stuff, or if you have things that you think I would like, please let me know in the comments down below. Give this video a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.